The homeless are still around and kicking down here, and they end up in hospitals, jails, on the welfare system, utilizing every possible service to survive out there. I'm sure nobody here would like to sleep in that kind of weather we have. So my question is, I heard that finally the federal government has just kicked in $1 billion for this housing crisis. But 212 million had disappeared out of the billion, has not vaporized. And if anyone can explain where that 212 million for housing that's badly needed has disappeared to, and are you going to fight to get it back into the housing problem?
Okay.
I agree with what Liz and what Bob have said so far, and as you know in my answer previously about Toronto, I think that housing absolutely has to be a priority for investment in this community and the city and cities across this country. And Kathy, I think you framed the problem so well. You can appeal to people's sense of social justice and compassion and say that it needs to be a right and that everyone deserves shelter and decent housing. And you can also appeal to people's sense of economic realities and recognize the fact, as you've articulated, that it's costing governments more right now. The status quo is costing us more than if we created the affordable housing positions that we need, which is an insane position to be in. And the Green Party has a document called Vision Green, which lays out our positions on all the issues. It's on the website. And there's a chapter in there that contains a phrase that I think is an inspired phrase. It's time for universal housing. It's time to introduce that phrase into our lexicon. We as Canadians are so proud of our universal health care system, and we talk about introducing other universals, but universal housing should be our next priority as a federal government.